Okay, your learning team has resolved to avoid the 4 major collaboration mistakes we discussed already in this week's audio podcast segment. You've agreed to show up consistently, rotate member roles, speak up when needed, and work together instead of dividing and conquering tasks. Those are all solid practices, but avoiding mistakes isn't the same as excelling. There's a huge gap between not failing and actually thriving as a learning team. So today we're taking your collaboration to the next level with 4 strategies that transform adequate teams into exceptional ones. These steps aren't about avoiding problems. They're about actively building the kind of team dynamic that produces outstanding work and makes the collaborative process genuinely rewarding. First of all, establish a shared list of core team values and a team agreement right away. Now, most teams jump straight into their work without defining how they'll work together. Use the worksheet on D2L to outline your collective values, communication preferences, decision-making processes, and conflict resolution approach. Will you make decisions by majority vote or consensus? How quickly do you expect responses to messages? And what happens if a team member is struggling? Writing this down now prevents future misunderstandings and gives you something concrete to reference if tensions arise. Next, implement structured check-ins at every meeting. Start each of your sessions with a quick round where everyone shares their current capacity and any concerns they might have, not just task updates. I'm swamped with midterms but can still handle my part, or I'm feeling uncertain about our direction, gives your team critical context. There is a worksheet on D2L for this. Routine check-ins normalize vulnerability and help you adjust expectations before small issues become major problems. 10 minutes of honest check-in prevents hours of later dysfunction. Step 3, designate a rotating process observer. At each meeting, one person should step back from article and film content discussions to observe your team dynamics. Are certain member voices being ignored? Is the conversation going in circles? Is someone clearly disengaged? The observer shares their insight at the end of your discussion, helping your team become more self-aware and intentional about how you collaborate. That meta level of awareness is one more thing that separates good teams from great ones. Now, most learning teams avoid disagreement because they think harmony equates effectiveness. But teams that never argue are teams that never push their thinking. So there's one more step to foster the trust necessary for truly exceptional collaboration. Step 4, schedule a meeting specifically to discuss your project approach from multiple angles before committing to a single way forward. If a member of your learning team disagrees at any point, and instead of jumping immediately into self-defense mode, train yourselves to say something like, "Tell me more about your perspective." When your team normalizes intellectual challenge as a sign of engagement rather than disrespect, you unlock your team's true creative potential. These 4 strategies can help your learning team develop the psychological safety necessary for improved risk-taking and creativity. Your 3 collaborative projects for IAH241G Women behind the Camera and Onscreen will reflect genuine synthesis of diverse perspectives rather than compromise or groupthink. You'll also build collaborative skills that transfer far beyond this course into your later professional lives. All right, everyone, that'll do it for today. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you in class at the start of week 4. Bye for now.